銀河鉄道39
Okay, let's read Chapter 5 of Volume 6 of Galaxy Express 39. We'll see what the title is on the next page, but in the meantime, very generic opening with the train, space background, and our opening scroll. So let's see what our opener has to say. 銀河系とアンドロメダの2つの大宇宙との中間点はいろいろな意味でバランスの取れたところだ。Okay. 中間点。Oh, a midway point. Yeah, okay, so this is as for the midway point of the big galaxies, or the big space galaxies, big space islands, meaning galaxies, of the two, Andromeda and Milky Way. So Milky Way and Andromeda, the two big space galaxies, as for the midway point between them, with various meanings, it's a place where balance is taken, toreta. And I don't know what toreta could possibly mean here. A toreta tokoro. This could be recorded? Harvested, reaped, yielding, able to yield. It could be that. Places able to yield balance with various meanings. Okay. 宇宙でバランスの取れたところというのは as for places where that balance is taken or harvested or recorded or whatever it is in the universe, as for that, 宇宙で一番恐ろしいところだという人もいる。Okay. The most frightening place? という人もいる. I guess people also exist that say that I guess such places in the universe are also the most scary, the most frightening. Yeah, people also exist that say that such places are also the most scary in the universe, wherever the balance is toreta. And again, the fan translation went with disrupted to mean toreta. It would be nice to really know for sure. But this is really the selection that we appear to have here. So take that as you will. Places where balance is toreta. All right, we're going to do a quick correction here because this is important enough and I got it wrong enough that I need to correct it. Baransu no toreta means actually well-balanced, so a place that is balanced. And the reason that makes sense is we're talking about the midway point between the galaxies. So in various ways or various meanings, it is a well-balanced place. And so there are people exist that say that well-balanced places are actually the most scary places. So that is the intent and meaning behind this passage. Okay, and we go right into the splash page for chapter 5. There we see Daigo wa, the chapter 5, and this says Dohatsu Boshi. I don't think we're going to see a word for this. I will look it up anyway. This is Fury Hair Planet, or Angry Hair Planet. I really... Oh, okay. Dohatsu 10 can be furious. So apparently having the hair of your head to be angry is not an uncommon thing. But we don't get normally Dohatsu. It's normally Dohatsu 10. But anyway, so there you go. It's sort of like the furious planet, but that's the kanji, the furious hair. Probably not going to be actually about hair, but we'll see for sure. Oh, maybe I should actually read what dialogue is going on over here. That would be good. Okay, this is Tetsuro talking. Meitaru, 僕は一つわからないことがあるんだ. So Meitaru, as for me, one not understanding thing exists. There's something I don't understand. あなたにわからないことは私にもわからないこと、あなたにわからないことは私にもわからないことかもしれないわよ、Tetsuro. Okay, so as for things that you don't understand, also to me, probably also things that I don't understand. Okay, that's our opener here. And the whole Toreta thing. 銀河系とアンドロメダは同じ政府というか同じ機構で収められてるんだろうか? Okay, so as for Andromeda and the Milky Way, the same government, the same sort of a government and the same Kiko mechanism or organization, are they governed? Are they governed by the same government and by the same mechanisms? Oh, interesting question. 二つの宇宙塔に二つの政府があって、in the two space islands, the galaxies, two governments existing, 仲良くしたり getting along, 喧嘩したりしてるだろうか? Or are they fight? Do they fight each other? さあね, well, you know, as is typical of Meitaru's answers, she's not really answering his questions, non-committal there. それとも星の数だけ無数の政府があって or oh, maybe this is still Tetsuro talking. それとも星の数だけ無数の政府があって or with just the number of stars, the number of planets, a limitless number of governments existing? Okay, so that's Tetsuro asking, like, are there just like infinite governments? Why Gaia owagi nandaro ka? Why and Gaia is like murmuring, clamoring, sort of like sounds. Gaia, yeah, noisy people, clamorous, a big noise. Is it that, I wonder? Is it just a lot of yammering going on? So again, we see the image of the two galaxies. Demo, 機械の体をくれるって星がどうしてアンドロメダの方にあるんだろう? But talking about being able to receiving a machine body planet, or a planet where you are able to receive a machine body, why does it exist in the direction of Andromeda, I wonder? Why is it there? That? 銀河系の方が科学が遅れてるのかな? The direction or the side of the Milky Way, science is slow, I wonder? Is going slow, I wonder? おかしな話だね. It's a strange story. It's a weird story. You know? Good questions, Tetsu. Okay. 次の停車駅は Oh, okay, so apparently we're not going to Bakatare. Oh. 次の停車駅は動物帝国. It's a weird topic that science would slow down. I think he means in the sense of like, is it late? Is it behind? In other words, is Andromeda ahead in its science that they're able to create machine bodies where the Milky Way is going slowly? It's late compared to Andromeda, I think. 次の停車駅は okay, so as for the next train stopping station, it is the oh, now it's Patsu. Dopatsu Teikoku. The, again, Furious Empire country, or the Furious Empire. 停車時間は24時間, 14 hours. Oh, sorry, 24 hours. Okay. So, Teikoku is going to be like empire. Yeah, empire. I'm looking at a note here that the fan translation says, they claim that this was supposed to be a pun, being the characters for angry and hair. And so, but I don't think that's the case. I think that's in the Japanese, as we already talked about. So, I mean, it is odd that those are the characters for Furious, but that's the way it is. The volume has a fan translation. It does, but it only goes up through like volume 12?
Hello there.
No, I've been using it up until this point, although it's been awfully wrong on a number of places, so I've been careful with how I look at it. So, and it doesn't finish out the series. It stops at some point. I'll mention when I'm not using it anymore. They're also claiming there's some other joke here. They decided to translate this planet as Fury with a double R in parenthesis. So it's like furry, but Fury. I don't know that was really necessary. Could be an early adopter. No, they stopped many years ago. I mean, right, this is a 1970s manga. Okay. 14 hours, 24 hours. なんせ猛烈なところですから、単行部の4つや5つできるでしょうが Okay. Actually, here I can check real quick. Oh, they didn't put it in here. Well, that's fine. Okay. Somehow, moretsu. What's moretsu? It's like pattern? No, violent. A violent place. Because it's a violent place. Tankobu. Bumps or lumps? 4 or 5 bumps or lumps is possible, I think. Okay. That's encouraging. 命に 別状はありませんからご安心ください. Okay. To the life, as for other circumstances, extraordinary circumstances, 別状. Unusual. Mishap. As for something unusual to the life, it does not exist. So there's nothing to be worried about. So because of that, yeah, please don't be worried. All right. 単行部ができる lumps are possible. 真っ赤に燃えてるような星だよ. A bright red, like a burning bright red planet it is. It's a planet that appears to be burning bright red, burning bright red. All right. Nope. Interesting. Oh no. Okay, I skipped a page. Sorry. This is next. まるでカンカンに怒ってるように見える惑星だけど It's as if it's a planet that's visible as though it were being angry kan in a kan fashion. Anger or flare-up. Having an visible as in the manner of having like an anger flare-up, the planet is. That's what it looks like. 近づくとむちゃくちゃに起こったような気球が立ち上ってくるよ. Okay, so when approaching a crazily angry appearing Kiryu, spirit flow, atmospheric flow, airflow, tachibotte kuru is going or coming, arriving at being tachi no botte, like standing and rising, tachi no botte, rising up. Yeah, okay. So like when or if approaching a crazily seeming to be angry airflow is rising up and coming this way. Or arriving at. Anyway, okay. There we go. Now, there's our double pager. Zoo, 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 zoo. All right. Oh my, 2 double pages. Going all out with the graphics on this one. Whoa. Oh wow, we're gonna get lots of just big. Oh, I guess it's already warm. どんどん暑くなってきたぞ. Steadily coming to become warm. It's steadily getting warmer. もうたまらん. Can't stand it anymore. たまらない. あれメートルは脱がないのかい? Huh? As for メートル not taking off clothes? そのうち脱ぐは期待してて. I guess like soon, momentarily. Yeah, sooner or later we'll disrobe, we'll take off clothes. 期待して, I guess like do hope, have hope. Oh, the lottery. Okay. Oops. Yet again, another big page of art. Zoo, 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 zoo. Coming in on a place that looks quite tropical. All right. また、酒さんみたいなのが、酒飲んでいるのかな? Okay. So, again, it's like sakezan, or it's a thing like sakezan. So you remember back to the sakezan, which is the Tarzan who was a drunk. So sakezan, that was a very tropical jungle planet. So he's saying it's like that again. And he says, are they drinking sake, I wonder? そうかもね。そうだといいのに. It could be. And そうだといいのに, even though it would be fine if it is that way. 私も着替えしてくるわ. I also will arrive at changing clothes. So she's going to change as well. あら、車掌さん何してるの? Oh my, Mr. Conductor, like what are you doing? 私も着替えを. I also changing clothes. Or I also a change of clothes. そう、テトロみたいな島のパンツにランニング? Okay, so I see, or it is that way. Like Tetsuro, shima no pantsu ni running. Running in shima no pants. Island pants? Island underwear? I think that's what that's supposed to mean. Yeah. You're running around in island underwear. Pantsu is underwear. Is that the shima pantsu? No. Shima no pantsu? No. Anyway, I think that's what she's saying there. それは後のお楽しみです。はい。As for that, the rest, it's a pleasure. Yes. 後のお楽しみです. Okay, I'm not sure his reply there. Oh, train's coming in. See some buildings, I guess. 誰もいませんね. Nobody's here, you know? Dewa, well then. Gasa? Go. I guess he's changing clothes. Remember, we've never seen him, what he actually looks like. メーテルはどんな水着を着てくれるかな? As for Meiteru, what sort of a swimsuit will be wearing, I wonder? まさか何も着ずに出てくることはないだろうな. Well, wholly nothing, without wearing anything? And going out, as for that event, will it not exist, I wonder? Like, I guess he's saying, like, maybe she'll come out and have nothing at all? Kami-sama, dear God, 僕は今とてもいけない想像をしてます。お許してください. As for me, right now, a very not able to go imagination I'm doing, please forgive. Oh boy. Getting a little heart eyes. Meiteru wa, as for Meiteru. さあ、私も今、着替えていましたので。Well, I also now am changing clothes. Oh no, he's saying he did change clothes. 着替えたっ てそれじゃ同じじゃないか? Yeah. So saying you changed closed. As for that, it's the same, isn't it? いいえ、これはデザインのは同じでも、夏向きの風通しのいい. No, as for the design, it's the same, but it's summer use 風と ventilation. It's good ventilation for summer use. There we go. こういう格好になってごらんよ。気持ちいいからさ. Okay, so this sort of a form becoming, check it out. He's showing off his wearing. Check it out. It feels good. It's a good mood. That's why. いや、私にもいろいろとありまして。ははは。Well, no. Also to me, various existing. 私にもいろいろとありまして。ははは。Also to me, various things exist. Or existing. Anyway, okay. ごとんぎ? It's not like we haven't seen her dressed like this before. Okay, so she did come out in a swimsuit. All right.空中で止まっちゃったよ. So I think this is Tetsuro saying, huh? In the middle of the air, we've stopped in the middle of the air. ここが駅です。お客さん. This place is the station. Customers, guests. そんなバカな? Huh? It can't be. This is impossible. This says Kodomo no Depato, so like a children's department store. 怪我をしないためです。身を安全のためです. Okay, so it's for the purposes of not doing damage and oneself safety for the purposes of safety of oneself. All right. So the train is just stopping up there. Oh, okay. And this is going to be the halfway point. So we'll read this and pause here. Okay, so they make it down. We can get some coffee. This is just classic. This is classic. Okay. So there they are. They made it down. Let's see what happened or what they're saying. Here's Tetsuro. どうってことはないところなのになんであんな高い場所に停車するんだろう不便だよまったく Okay, so as for this event of like doing it this way or whatever, a not existing place, even though it is, why that's sort of a high place? Why in that sort of a high place, trains doing the train stopping, I wonder. It's inconvenient, unbelievable. Do te koto wa? Okay, she's repeating what he said. Do te. Okay, do te koto. Nothing special, no big deal. Oh, okay. So he's saying, even though it's a place where it's not a big deal. Yeah, this is all one thing. Do te koto wa nai. As for a place where, how is it? does not exist, meaning like it's nothing special. So even though it's a place where this is nothing special, why in that sort of a high place did the train stopping? I wonder. It's inconvenient, unbelievable. All right, that makes sense. どうってことはないことも, even though it's a place where it's even though it's no big deal, もないのよ. That also does not exist. So it's not actually that way. ここは鉄道気をつけなさい. As for this place, 鉄道, like watch out. 気をつけなさい. Okay, again, this is roughly the halfway point. So we're gonna, even though there was a lot of just big images and pictures, I think it's a little over halfway, but the rest has a lot more dialogue. So it will take probably just as much or a little bit longer to get through the remainder of the chapter. So we're going to pause here. They've just made it to the planet, and we'll see what this Fury planet is all about next time.